Hey guys, good afternoon. This is gonna be a short one. Listening to Secular Report talk about some things between DeSantis and Donald Trump, and something hit me, and it's really key and it's really pertinent. When you look at Trump and the governor of Florida, you're really looking at different stages of fascism. It's kind of like looking at Hitler and looking at Himmler and looking at Canaris and looking at like they all had different ideologies of Nazism. Still Nazism. Even the ones who weren't necessarily all of them didn't agree with the way the Holocaust was conducted. Remember, in the beginning, it was said they were going to move them to Madagascar, something like that, which still have been bad. You're still talking about crimes, but it wouldn't have been the murder, wholesale murder of 6 million people. Um, I think that more than 6 million people because that was just Jews. But I think that the real point of it is that Trump is the beginning. He's the 1933. He's the enabling act. He's all of the trappings of the beginning of autocracy. And DeSantis is kind of like the monster that was in the corner in the dark. They did not make a sound. And I say that because they've been attacking Trump as of late until recently. That's why I'm making this video. It's almost like people have been waiting for Trump to die off or go to jail or leave, and it hasn't happened. He's still out here, and it's like, we don't want to attack you, but I think that when you talk about the abortion stuff, I think Trump was attacking him or calling him out about the abortion stuff. You look at how unpopular that was all over the country for people to see that. I think what you're really seeing is the fact, this is probably the only good thing about these people. I think that for Republicans right now, this blood and soil stuff, they would rather lose politically and get a few things they want done, one or two out of 10, and lose all the rest, and lose a little respect from the moderates. Some moderates sitting out there are furrowing their brows, saying this is not right. They're breaking the rules, not understanding that. Of course, they're breaking the rules because they're trying to push the Overton window. You don't make an egg. You don't make an omelet without breaking eggs. You don't make lemonade without getting a few lemons. Of course they're breaking the rules. That's how it works because you're trying to normalize. I've been saying from the beginning with Trump that with Trump's cases, he wasn't really fighting the law in many of his cases. It appears to me he really was talking to the popular. Um, he was talking to the public, and he was trying to normalize conduct that would normally be considered criminal. I say that based upon the high and aggravated nature of his crimes, that he knew about the classified material and told people not to cooperate with the FBI. That'd be jail for most people. That's called obstruction of justice. I know that much. You can't lie to the feds. You can't even conspire to lie. It's very serious. Very serious. And when I hear Republicans talk about how they're out to get Trump, my whole thing is just like, so you are for a king. You believe in kings and stuff because you couldn't get away with this, and I couldn't either. Also, they have high security clearances to do what they do. That means that they're privy to things we're not. So we're not the same. And that isn't a crime I'd be worried about breaking. A lot of people worried about breaking because I'm not, I don't have access to those things. The idea of comparing top secret documents and selling pardons and saying that, oh, they're out to get Trump. No, dude, they didn't even want to search his house. Look it up. They didn't want to. He made them do it by not cooperating. It's just shocking to me at this point that I understand Republican ideology is not based on facts. It's half a thought. It's all about aggrievement and enough to get them angry and rage filled. I get it. I get it, I totally understand that. But, to me, I just think the point of the matter is just that Republicans, probably the only good thing about them is they'd rather lose than actually accomplish their goals. Or, build a larger voting base or kind of be more, populist. I think that era is over with. I think Trump doesn't care about the rest of the country. I said it before when he's president. I say that now. He doesn't really care about the rest of the country. With all the black men being shot, I don't think he cared. He never humanized George Floyd. Look it up. He went straight from the shooting and hearing about it to saying, when they start looting, we start shooting. He never humanized George Floyd. He never. It was straight to violence. And I think we don't need it in a president. Politics aside, I think there's a president supposed to call upon the best parts of our souls. A president should make us, as well as his party, he should make the American people want to be better. Like Kennedy talking about, ask not what your country can do for you, what you can do for your country. That's the point. That's what a president's supposed to do. And Trump didn't do that. Time and time again, he didn't do that, from Charlottesville to January the 6th to Lafayette Park. It was the ongoing, violent acts, crimes, and acts of violence taking place, and him just not at any point being presidential, at no point being, let's calm this down, let's chill out. I remember when they had the Louis Gates professor. He got arrested by the police. He was trying to break in his house. He got locked out. And police ran up on him, just this black man in a rich white neighborhood. He got mad. He says he got mad at the cops just because he shouldn't have said. He got arrested. And Obama invited both of them to the White House, sat them down to drink beer. I think that was a really classy thing to do. I think that was something that he did that really calmed things down. And I don't think Trump would do that. I think Trump would just side with the fact that they're the cops. They're supposed to be worshipped. Then I think now there's a sense that, if you're not for what I do 100%, then you're the enemy. So there is no more like Blue Lives Matter. That's over with. You can't have Blue Lives Matter. You beating them on the street with a flag and busting their ribs in with fire extinguishers, hitting them over the head with fire extinguishers. You can't have that and then say I'm back to blue. Okay, that era is over with. So like I said, that's probably a good thing to see that they are so out of touch with reality. It's probably a good thing to see that, but to me, it still doesn't. It's state of affairs that we're in right now. Thanks for listening.